Welcome back to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the SEC Championship in Atlanta, Georgia.
Here at the building for the Texas Longhorns. Who else better to bring in than one Matthew McConaughey, one of the greatest actors?
Now we have Matthew McConaughey will be joined with us on the show for Field Pass, for ESPN Field Pass at this game.
What do you think the Longhorns need to do offensively to sustain drives?
Finish drives. Look, we killed ourselves last drive. We beat ourselves with penalties. All right, so got to finish drives. Get over there in the paint, like Sark says. We got down, dominated the first half. You got to get a couple sixes out of that, or at least 1 6, which we did in the first. Just finish the drive. Don't defeat ourselves. Move the ball, and then we're going to move the ball in the second half. Got to finish the drive.
That jacket sings some mileage.
1994.
1994. What's the history of this jacket?
I stole it off a photo shoot, named it Rusty that day, and I've worn it to all the Texas games since that are over 70 degrees.
Rusty. My number's 60. I like 70 better. Rusty, huh?
Perfect. Do you remember the first game you wore to?
Well, I know I had it on in 05 in a little game in Pasadena against USC.
We already talked to BY about that one.
Yeah, and I had it on a few times before then, too. And I'll have it on a few more times from here.
Had it on the Sugar Bowl last year when we had you.
What's that?
At the Sugar Bowl last year you had it on.
Yeah.
Won that game.
We did win that game. Let's win this one up.
There are people at home who can hear the atmosphere, but you're standing in it. How do you describe? How do you describe what it's like in there?
Well, look, this is a home game for Georgia.
It is.
I'd say it's 80-20.
I agree.
Okay? And when we started the game, fans were as loud as any place they've been. SEC football and Georgia football. And coming out that second half, they got up. Look, man, we know what this is. Y'all know what this is. Y'all been over here before in the SEC. It's our first time, as I said earlier. We're at the table. We want to sit at the head of the table. To do that, we got to take the head of the table out of the game and win this one.
Hey, you talking about first time. How's everyone Timothée Chalamet enjoying
He was great.
college football immersion?
Get on the ball! Get on! Get on! Colin Simmons.
See, that's all they needed.
Yeah, there we go.
That's all they needed.
Turn that around. That's what we're talking about. That's it. Now we're talking. Play on that.
If you got hit like Gunnar Stockton just got hit,
Yeah.
how do you think that would go? Would you just turn into powder and just poof, just disappear off the face of the earth?
Well, you know what? I'm going to keep going.
Watch this.
Bam! I'm going to have to say, because I'm not out there, I would hop right back up.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, make it to the sideline as quick as possible, and then if I got to deal with it, go, whoa.
Rusty would demand that you get up.
But I have to.
Here we go.
Give me something. Hey, he's kicked about five 55 8-yard spirals. That punter. Good, back it on up.
Let me ask you this. The season has been phenomenal for Texas this year. Who has been your favorite player to watch in 2024?
Jahdae Barron. Number 7. I like his mind. I like how in tune he is with every single play. Makes everyone specific. He's having a heaven of a year and playing a great position. He's having one for you.
We just had him on my radio show, Freddie and Harry, the other day.
Yeah.
We talk about all business.
Oh, yeah.
Brings the hard hat and lunch spell to everything that
100%. He means it, and he's got the goods.
He can
Blasted
absolutely
another
vomit.
one. Get around the corner. Get on the edge. Get on the edge. Get on the edge. Get on the edge. Go. Get on the edge. That's what we're talking about. All right, let's hang out here because I like the way this is turned.
You like this?
Big hit by Colin Simmons. Now we're down here on what's
Stay with us the rest of the day.
We'll be right here. We'll be right here, Horns fans. Right here, baby. Come on.
Lesky punter went low on the return man. I was surprised by that.
Has Rusty ever been conditioned? Was there ever any oil?
I've been offered many times to get Rusty repaired and conditioned. And I said, how dare you?
Yeah, no oil. Rusty needs no oil.
No.
Is there a similar story with the hat than there is the jacket?
I've got 2 hats. This one I've been wearing here for a few years, and that's pretty much my Texas Longhorn football game day uniform right here. Gunnar Helm. Gunnar Helm.
Play action. Over the middle of the field. There it is. What you wanted to see.
Oh, all right. down to 25.
Harry Douglas talks about that before the game. You said middle of the field has to be big for Texas.
Yeah, it's something that Georgia struggled with against Ole Miss. They really exploded the middle of the football field. But Matthew Golden, man, what about the game he's having right now? Over 100 yards in the first half. Another big catch right there after the defense got carried out.
You were able to will a Hall of Fame, iconic acting career through sheer will and belief in self. You were able to write a New York Times bestseller based on presence. What is the power of those two dynamics, will and presence?
Well, look, you gotta know, hopefully be good at what you're doing. You gotta be competent at what you're doing. You can't just wake up and say, I'm gonna act like one. Whatever it is you're gonna do it well enough and learn it well enough to be one. After that, you gotta take some risk and don't ask permission.
I like it.
Be there.
Oh,
He had it.
You know what I mean? Because if you ask permission, many times the world says, no, you can't do that. Just stay in your lane. You can't do that.
what was the biggest risk you took?
Biggest risk I took was probably leaving Hollywood after I wasn't getting the movies I wanted, and coming back down to Texas on the ranch, not getting work for 2 years, and not knowing if I was ever going to work in the industry again. But I was gone long enough to rebrand and become a new good idea in Hollywood. But I didn't know if that was a one-way ticket to coaching high school football.
I just love that whole guy. Bet on yourself is such a beautiful thing when you win. Oh, here we go.
But the thing is also, if you bet on yourself and lose, you're not confused when you look in the mirror at who lost.
And
So
learn.
it's knowing who won and who lost feels good. Not knowing why you lost or why you didn't get what you want, or not even knowing why you got what you want, that sucks. That'll keep a man up at night.
Can I just say, though, I would like to have seen you as a high school football coach. I mean, I'm glad we got
Well, we saw him as a college coach.
I was the greatest.
Bert Auburn sighting.
This is a long field goal.
Bert,
Do the math on
let it
it.
rip, baby.
Hold it. Missed it.
All right, Matthew, vibe check. Stay, go, keep it going. Vibe check here. How you feeling?
Vibe check.
Yes.
Look,
We can go stand somewhere else if you
No,
want.
I want the three. I like the vibe check. We reminded them of the first half, right there in that last defensive drive. Defense going to get the ball back here shortly, and we got to get one in the end zone.
There you go. We'll be back with more Matthew McConaughey, SEC Game Pass next.
I can't believe this is real life.
We'll be right back.